It's almost Super Bowl time, and for us Marvel fans, that means Super Bowl trailers. And not just Marvel trailers, all sorts of exciting TV spots, first looks, and promotions for upcoming movies should be expected during the big game. Well, according to Deadline, we know exactly which Marvel trailers and spots we should be expecting, and there's one surprise. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk all things major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and much more. I'm your host, Chris, and yes, avid Marvel fans should be excited for the big game, even if you're not a football fan, because it sounds like we should be expecting not one, not two, but 3 trailers to drop for upcoming Marvel projects, including, of course, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which will be releasing just few days after the Super Bowl, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is expected to drop a brand new trailer, and our first official look at Captain Marvel's sequel, The Marvels. If you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the other major movie and television news updates happening daily here on the channel. You can also follow me on my other socials, Instagram at Chris M. Rosser and Twitter at TheCultureChris. Links to both of those are in the description down below. And before we dive into what exactly we have heard we should be expecting, and what type of trailers, what's the information that's going to be in them, let me know in the comment section down below, and it doesn't have to be Marvel, what project you're most hoping to see a trailer for. We also have rumors of Disney's The Little Mermaid, some DC trailers, and several others coming out during the Super Bowl event, so let me know what you would be most excited to see. On that note, let's talk Marvel trailers. According to Deadline, the MCU has listed Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 as spots. And I want you to keep in mind as we're discussing this that we just got the figures for a 30-second ad during the Super Bowl, and we're looking at about $7 million for a 30-second spot. And yes, Disney is actually the company that will be airing the Super Bowl. So you might think, oh, well, it's free for them, but there's more than likely a TV spot that they'll be taking the place of, an ad that they'll be taking the place of by putting theirs. So yes, they're still spending $7 million. They're just using their own ads instead of having somebody else pay. The Guardians of the Galaxy spot is likely to be a brand new trailer. There is a real possibility that the Quantumania trailer could be connected to a Heineken cross promotion that has been going on during the lead up of the film. Heineken is very well known for their sponsorships in massive sporting events, and Heineken even sponsors the Champions League, which is a massive European-based soccer tournament. However, Heineken usually has a pretty decent spot or crossover spot with somebody during the Super Bowl. So seeing a Heineken Ant-Man and the Wasp crossover, sometimes in those crossovers we get better looks at suits, better details about characters, and although there won't necessarily be many plot points, we do get a lot of really cool first looks. For example, we just had a crossover promotion where we get a really good look at Cassie Lang's suit, and this is the best look we've gotten so far. Now, this is a Volkswagen tie-in crossover TV spot, but because they have the suits, they have the characters all in it, we're able to get really awesome looks. And like you see here, this is by far the best look we've had at Cassie Lang's outfit. Moving back to the Heineken trailer, it'll give us opportunities maybe to see MODOK or Kang all over again and have a really awesome look at those characters who we're very excited to see on the big screen. As for Guardians of the Galaxy, as was mentioned by Deadline, we should be expecting a new spot, whether that's the form of a full trailer or a 30-second TV spot trailer. We will be looking for some new footage. So we will be looking to see Adam Warlock, who we've had some new first looks at through magazines and the original look from the trailer, but also to see the High Evolutionary, who is the big bad of the Guardians Volume 3 movie. And we've seen very little of him directly, but we know his connection to Rocket and to Adam Warlock is going to be key moving forward into the future of the Guardians of the Galaxy and, of course, during Volume 3. Now we have to talk about the possibly in the room. Deadline has reported that July's The Marvels will possibly receive one of Disney's many spots during this month's Super Bowl. Deadline has explained Disney has many projects set to release in 2023. Most of the movies already have public teasers, TV spot trailers, many other things going on, but The Marvels does not. In fact, if you look at the possibilities of trailers that might be releasing, which we'll talk about here in just a second to finish off the video, coming from Disney, The Marvels is the only one on that list that doesn't already have footage out there, which would make it the biggest release for the Super Bowl, considering we have no prior trailers, teasers, posters, anything other than a few leaks that we've been talking about to connect us to The Marvels. Now, with that being said, the current list of supposed trailers and TV spots coming out from Disney is as follows: Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Little Mermaid, the live-action edition, Elemental, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and then of course, The Marvels. Those are all the rumors for what Disney should be and what we are expecting Disney to be dropping as far as trailers for the Super Bowl goes. Now, we've seen The Little Mermaid teaser trailer, but we will be very excited for a full-length trailer. Elemental also has dropped a trailer. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny has dropped a full-length teaser trailer, but The Marvels has had nothing, and this is a big Disney project. Now, I know, because the comments reminds me frequently, not many people are as excited for The Marvels as I would have hoped. It does connect to Ms. Marvel, which had a huge hit or miss audience. Some people really enjoyed it. Many people have made it very clear that they couldn't even finish it. But I am excited to see where the story of the Bangles does lead us, and considering that it could actually be Kang technology alongside with the 10 rings, all technology from the future coming from Kang, is a very exciting tie-in and really will be pushing the plot forward. So even if maybe you didn't like Carol Danvers or how she was portrayed in the MCU, there is a very important plot element that will be explained from the Bangles, and we will dive deeper into the relevance of the history of these artifacts. Now, they're going to be important. I do believe the 10 rings and the Bangles are, one, connected, and two, will be connected to Kang. I also do believe that the Bangles will have some type of multiversal or dimensional traveling significance, as we've already sort of seen in the Ms. Marvel series, where she was able to travel to different dimensions, and most of what everybody was searching for the Bangles was to have them return to a different dimension. So we're seeing multiversal travel through the Bangles, and that will be significant as we move into the multiverse saga. So I'm excited for those details, and yeah, I'm going to be honest, I'm excited to see what's going on with Ms. Marvel. The ending of the Ms. Marvel series definitely was tantalizing and for sure led us into the Marvels. But let me know, which of these trailers are you most excited to see? Are you excited for a The Marvels trailer, which is rumored to be releasing for the first time during the Super Bowl? Thank you guys so much for watching to the very end of the video. If you found it helpful, useful, or entertaining, consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell. And I'll catch all of you guys in the next one right here on Cosmic Culture.